target VCs like customers. I think there's something to be said for in the world where, so there are I would think about two paradigms of a raise process, and most exist, in between this, but there's you're hustling and trying to get people to pay attention to you, and then there's everybody is trying to get you to pay attention to them. And there are sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to why this happens. Sometimes there's a real reason for this. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a very successful Series A round if you have a bunch of people knocking down your door. It just means they want to learn more about what you're doing. So it may be that you're in an interesting market or something like that. But if you're not thoughtful about kind of doing your targeting and your positioning beforehand, you're either A, going to have a tough time going out and getting good conversion on your outbound outreach, or B, which is also really shitty, is you're going to have all these people coming to talk to you and they're going to just waste your time. And your time is the most valuable asset that you have in building your business. And so I'd say even in the case where things are going amazingly well, be thoughtful about who you want to talk to and why. So firms and partners in advance. The other thing is, building relationships over time is, I think, much better than doing something transactional at the point of the raise. So again, whether it's kind of talking to folks who are down funnel from you so that you can kind of they can understand what you're doing, folks who are kind of investing in the space generally. I think kind of doing hey, compare notes and let me tell you about what I'm doing. And then as things get closer and closer, let me share metrics. Let me tell you about how things are going. And let me tell you about my vision for this round in the future, I think is a really good way for this not to be like a 2-week sprint where you're making a 10-year decision to work with someone and give them a lot of control in your business when you met them 2 weeks ago.
Did you know that 88% of financially successful people read at least 30 minutes a day? Warren Buffett and Bill Gates credit their success directly to reading. The problem is, we all are super busy and there's not a lot of time to read. Well, Blinkist is the only app that takes thousands of best-selling nonfiction books and distills them down to their most impactful elements. You can read or listen to them in under 15 minutes, all on your phone. I have been using the service for over 6 months, and 5 million people are joining me using Blinkist to expand their minds, just 15 minutes at a time. I like to listen to Blinkist when I'm driving to the office or working out, and here is my personal recommendation. Go check out Learned Optimism, How to Change Your Mind and Your Life by Marty Seligman. And it's right here in Blinkist. And what's great is you can listen to it or you can read it. I have already read that book, but I like to do a little refresher. And Blinkist is great. To do that, I also was listening to Dan Harris's 10% Happier and the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People because I hadn't read 1 or 2 of those books, and I decided, let me start with a little overview of it, and then I'll listen to the book. So there's a lot of different ways to use it, but the Blinkist library is massive. You can check out top titles like Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss, The Snowball, Warren Buffett, and The Business of Life, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. That book you see everywhere. You can get a quick overview of it. What They Don't Teach You at Harvard Business School. That's another great book that is in the Blinkist library. So here's your call to action. And this is a limited time. Blinkist has a very special offer. Go to Blinkist.com/twist and start a free 7-day trial. That's Blinkist, Blinkist, Blinkist.com/twist. And you can start a 7-day free trial. It's a really, really great way to get key insights. So I have really enjoyed it, and Blinkist is a great product.